Understanding the coordinate plane, along with analyzing points and using coordinate geometry, is fundamental to many areas of mathematics, including geometry, algebra, and calculus. The coordinate plane, also known as the Cartesian plane, is a two-dimensional surface formed by two perpendicular number lines, the x-axis, horizontal, and the y-axis, vertical. The point where these axes intersect is called the origin, denoted as 0, 0. The coordinate plane is divided into 4 quadrants. Quadrant I, where both x and y coordinates are positive. Quadrant 2, where x is negative and y is positive. Quadrant 3, where both x and y are negative, and Quadrant 4, where x is positive and y is negative. Plotting points involves representing each point on the coordinate plane by an ordered pair, x, y, where x is the horizontal distance from the origin and y is the vertical distance. One can move up, down, left, or right from the origin depending on the sign and value of the coordinates. To analyze points on the coordinate plane, one must identify the coordinates by checking their position relative to the x-axis and y-axis. Points can be classified based on the quadrant they lie in. The midpoint of a segment connecting 2 points, x1, y1, and x2, y2, is found using the formula midpoint equals x1 plus x2 slash 2, y1 plus y2 slash 2. The distance between 2 points, x1, y1, and x2, y2, is given by the distance formula, d equals square root, x2, x1, caret 2 plus, y2, y1, caret 2. The slope of the line passing through 2 points, x1, y1, and x2, y2, is calculated as m equals y2, y1 forward slash x2, x1. The equation of a line can be written in various forms such as slope-intercept form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept, and point-slope form y1 equals m, x, x1, where m is the slope and x1, y1 is a point on the line. The distance between points on a line can be explored by considering horizontal or vertical lines where the distance is the absolute difference of their y-coordinates or x-coordinates respectively. In a general case, the distance formula mentioned earlier is used. Geometric shapes like triangles, rectangles, squares, and polygons can be created by plotting points and connecting them with line segments. For example, creating a triangle involves plotting points A, 1, 2, B, 4, 5, and C, 1, 5, and connecting these points to form a triangle. The perimeter can be calculated by finding the distances between the points and summing them up. Coordinate geometry finds application in real-world problems in fields like engineering, computer graphics, and physics to model and solve problems involving shapes, paths, and distances.